Now I went to the store and I got some sandpaper, and all I wanted was medium grit sandpaper, and I only wanted one piece. Well, after looking at this project, I'm glad I got more than one piece. Here I got 6 pieces, and this is like a medium grit. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold this over like that. I don't need a big long piece. I could have cut that in half, but let's try that. It's almost like a sanding block too. Let's get up here and see. Right here, as a matter of fact. Can you see me, camera person?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's nice. That almost makes all of that go away. You like that? Yeah. Feel it as you go. I'm going to concentrate on these lines more than the rest of it. Just vertical strokes there. Once that gets painted up, I know I'm going to have to put 2 coats on there, but I'm going to feel on there. And the rest of this, I'm just going to give it a once over lighter, because that's just going to etch this. And now I can see where there's some runs in here too of the paint, the existing paint. Now that's gone away. You like that?
So Joe, you're not technically taking off all the paint.
No. Just where I think, where it's kind of dribbled right there, I can see that. Boy, somebody is after Joe again. You're just going to concentrate on one section at a time. You might want a little dust mask if you have one. Put that on. And see, hardly anything has gotten stuck onto my sanding pad. And it's nice and thick now, and I can kind of push into it because I've folded it over. I don't want to just rip this off and have just one little piece of sandpaper. Okay, so this in itself is going to take a while. Now I can hold it like that.
Nice.
Am I a professional painter? Hey, I hope you know what that answer is. I've told you before, I'm not a professional painter, and I never want to be. I do just enough paint to say, wow, I'm glad with that. I'm glad I'm done with that project. I sure wouldn't want to do that every day. But when I get ready to do something, I want to do it right, because the last thing I want to be left with is to make it look like a professional painter did this whole project, and that Joe didn't even exist. That's what you want when you're doing your painting project too.
And to save money.
Yes, to save money. Keep that money in your pocket, and the money that you save, you can start buying some nice tools for your next project and all that. Don't think you're wasting your money. Oh, I got to get a paintbrush, I got to get a paint tray, sandpaper, scraper blades. What else do I need? Goggles, dust masks. You know, but you can use that for other little projects. And then when a little paint touch-up project comes along, you can work on that too, because now you've got all the little paint brushes and everything else. Okay. All right, I'm going to spend a little bit of time on this. I've got lots of rails to do here, but I'm glad we scraped off these areas first. You know, let's try an area since I'm right here. This little bit right over here has not been scraped. Let's see how well this does without using the scraper blade on it, shall we? I guess that happens to work too. Maybe we don't have to use a 2-inch putty knife all along here. But if you've got loads of paint on here, 2 or 3 different paint project, layers after layer after layer, you may not get through all this way, okay? What this does, it just breaks down the thick edge. If you didn't sand at all, you're gonna see all these little flake bits that you just removed with your putty knife if you don't sand them down. See how well that blends into the existing? Okay, keep her going. Now the question is, should I be using gloves for this? Yeah, probably. I thought maybe I couldn't feel the pipe as much to feel it as smooth. Try it out and see how you feel it with your glove. You want a fairly thin glove, by the way. And then after you work on it, go back over it maybe when you're done with this rail and feel it with your hands. See if you can feel anything. Because if you can feel it by your touch, after you get done painting, you know you're going to feel that too, especially if somebody takes their hand and they're walking along here like they should be. You don't want them to feel all the little imperfections, okay? That's why you've got to spend a lot of time with this. The painting's probably going to be the quickest thing on this project. Did you know?
We'll see.
So, keep her going.